Hello everybody, happy Monday. This is our video for Monday, May 11th, if you're following along in that way. I hope you had a great weekend. I had a fantastic one. It was so fun and it was nice, and I planted flowers and it was wonderful. And happy Mother's Day, a day late to all of you moms out there, or all of you playing mom. Good job there. So we're on day 5 for reading, so it'll just be a little bit of review, and then we're going to start in our chapter 10 math book today. So that's exciting. We're going to start talking about data, or data, however you want to say it. So you can see our blending behind us, and it is a lot. We are not going to do every single one of those words. I'm going to just pick and choose a few, and then we do have our silly game we used to play in the classroom, so we will play that. So I'll just pick and choose a few for blending, and then we'll go from there. So remember, we're talking about M and N as not or opposite of their root or base word, and then re is to do something again. Okay, so those are our prefixes this week we talked about. And we'll just jump right in, and let's see. Let's go with this one. All right, first sound, in, act. This one's a tricky one. It's I. Inactive. Inactive. If you went with that one and you said inactive, that doesn't sound right. What other sound does an I make? A short I, iv. All right, inactive. They are not being active. And let's do this one. We'll do it by syllable. So redo, redo, redo. I'm going to redo a lesson that I goofed up or something silly like that. I don't know. Redo. And then this one over here. Retell. Retell. I'm going to retell a story. I'm going to tell it again. Let's see. Let's go up. How about, oh, that we've done a lot of. This one right here. We'll do this one. Act. Imperfect. Imperfect. Something's imperfect, it's not perfect. All right. I keep being drawn to the re ones. Let's do this one. Invisible. 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 If you're invisible, you're not visible. We can't see you. Invisible. All right, so now I'm going to go through all of them so you know where they are. That way when I play the game, you guys will know where they are. So, refresh, immature, insecure, rewrite, incomplete, imperfect, revisit, inaction, recycle, redo, incorrect, impossible, improper, reappear, immovable, retell, inactive, impolite, resend, reprint, recount, repay, invisible, impure. All right, did you get all those? That's a lot, I know. Okie dokie. And then let's think about it. So take a look up there and look at all of them. I am going to read a sentence with a blank in it, and you're going to try and figure out what word that is on the board would go where that blank is. Okay, ready, Freddies? Todd needs to blank the money he owes. Todd needs to blank the money he owes. I think this is tough, and there's so many options. You really have to look hard. I'll give you a second. So there's really only one word up there that has anything to do with money. Repay. So Todd needs to repay the money he owes. So he needs to pay it back, pay it again. All right, next one. Having a temper tantrum is an blank way to act. Having a temper tantrum is an blank way to act. And there's a hint because the word before it is an. So you know that that word's going to start with a vowel. If you're throwing a temper tantrum, is it very mature? Or is it immature? Having a temper tantrum is an immature way to act. Okie dokie. The drawing was blank, so she finished it. The drawing was blank, so she finished it. If something isn't finished, what word up here could it be? Incomplete. If something is not complete, it is incomplete. It is not finished. All right, we have two more. I had to blank the words that I spelled wrong. Oh, I make you do this. I had to blank the words that I spelled wrong. Do you see it? How about rewrite? I had to rewrite the words that I spelled wrong. Okay, and last one. The mountains were nearly blank in the fog. The mountains were nearly blank in the fog. Which one could that be? You got it? The mountains were nearly invisible in the fog. Nearly invisible. They almost couldn't be seen. All right, guys, that game's way, way more fun when you are here. Just saying. Okay, and then we have just a little tiny bit of reading. So I'm going to have you go to, where are we at? 242 and 243 in the big orange book. And you're just going to read that story, Lainey's Flight. And then for your writing assignment, and there's no worksheet or anything, so this is the only, work that you have to do, writing. I want you to do this down here at the bottom, the extend vocabulary. Write the word process. A process is a series of steps. Write the steps in a simple process, such as making a sandwich. So in your journals or on a piece of paper, tell me a process that you know about. Is there something you know how to do that you want to teach me how to do? Maybe you make a really awesome peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Write down and show me the process you take to make that sandwich, or whatever it may be. Tying your shoes is a process because there's a start and a middle and a finish. Okay, so that's your writing assignment and reading. And then for math, all right, we are starting chapter 10. Holy cow, chapter 10. And I'm going to go back over here for that. Okay, so the page I want you guys to look at with me is page 575. 575. Oh, my nose itches. 575. And put this on. I'm rusty. I haven't been in my classroom. All right, so we are going to start talking about picture graphs and charts and how to show data. Okay, and uh-oh, she fell down. No, she didn't. Something fell down. Losing my mind. Anyway, we're going to start talking about data. So on here, if you're on page 575, we'll go through it together. So our question, what do the pictures in a picture graph show? It says use cubes. If you don't have cubes, you're just going to draw cubes or a circle or whatever. Draw to show the cubes. Write how many more, and it shows blue cubes. So there are 2 green cubes and 4 blue cubes. How many more blue cubes are there than green cubes? So how can we show that? So how many blue? It says 2 green and 4 blue. So let's do our blue first. So I'm going to do 1. That's a weird looking cube. 2, 3, ooh, 4. That looks like a person. And then if you don't have blue and green, that's totally okay. And then 2 green cubes. All right, so I have my 4 blue cubes like they said and my 2 green cubes. How many more blue cubes are there than green? Well, let's look. I see 2 empty boxes in the green right across from the blue. So that shows me that there are 2 more blues than green. Okay? So if you turn your page, we'll look at some different ones. Gotta do it again. All right, so let's look up here if you're on page 576, Children at the Playground. So this one says swings. So this whole column is going to represent kids on swings. And this one is going to represent the kids on the slide. Okay? Get rid of my lines. All right, so you're following along right here. Each stick figure stands for 1 child. All right, so that's our key. Each one of the little stick persons stands for 1 child, 1 kid. There are blank children on the swings. So notice that picture matches that picture. All right, there are blank children on the swings. Well, we've already got our answer, but let's count. Let's go up here so I know we're looking for swings. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 children on the swings. There are blank children on the slide. So I'm going to go find the slide, and I see 1, 2. There are more children on the blank. So which one, the swings or the slide, has more kids on it? Is there anybody here or here? Nope. So I'm going to say swings because there are 2 up here and not down here. So I'm going to say there are more children on the swings. Okay? All right, same idea down here. So instead of you guys having to do the birds assignment, you can do birds if you want. I know some of you like to do that, and it's great practice for them if they choose to do that. We'll do birds 10.1. We're in chapter 10 now. 10.1. But what I really want them to do is we're going to go ahead. I want you guys to finish this worksheet 576. Okay, so complete the rest of that. And then I want you to do page 577 also. And that's what you'll turn into me this week whenever you can deliver it or get them in. Okay, so that's math. And then I will add some charts and picture graphs onto Prodigy as well. So you can get onto Prodigy and do some practicing there as well. And you can always do iReady Math and reading for that matter. It's always great practice. Okay. That is all for me, guys. Nothing too crazy and exciting. I remembered to put the troll in the video, so there you go. Hope you enjoyed the T-Rex. There will be more to come of the T-Rex stuff this week. And if you need anything, call me. I have been coming to the school a lot more often. I'm in here a couple times a week now, so you can call the school or drop something off for me, or if you guys need anything, just holler. All right, miss you guys. See you later, taters.